Well, too bad. Because we ain't getting much more ready than this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da 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 da. Mario. Just kidding. This isn't Mario. This is a different game. It's a game that you may have never heard. You might not have heard of because your ancestors have come and gone since
Oh, are we
the
live?
last time we played this. But yeah, we're live.
This isn't Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. This isn't a
You
3 of any.
lied to me.
This isn't a 3 of anything. What do you think about that? Is that true? No, it wouldn't even be like a third remake or anything like that, because it was the second. You know, they remade Red and Green, and then they made this. So yeah, it's its own thing. It's Pokemon.
Cilantro, he said we were gonna play Baldur's Gate. I've been had.
Oh boy, Anthony, what's up, pal?
Oh,
Long time no see, buddy.
Why am I in Gold Rush? What
I'm
am I
running.
doing here? Oh, I'm supposed to be here. I forgot.
Oh, you like Zubat, do ya? They're easily taken care of. Hey, don't underestimate them.
A
Granted,
Team Rocket Grunt just said tee-hee.
Rocket Grunts should not
Oh,
be allowed
oh,
to say
oh.
tee-hee.
Oh. Good evening, Chad. Who'd you kill?
I guess I must have beat the Ice Gen, huh?
Yeah, we both did. You were crying about it?
It's been a long time. You'll forgive me if I don't remember a damn thing about what the hell was going on.
You were crying about it because they were all water-ice types.
Was I crying about it, or was I just being like, hey, look at this, guys?
No, you were crying about it because you were trying to level up your cool alpha, I think.
I think I was trying to get a Typhlosion, because, I mean, who wouldn't?
I'm here to commit crimes.
Dude,
Baldur's Gate 3's trained me for this. I'm about to kill these people for being mean. Oh wait, I gotta get some swag on first. I forgot.
Alright, time to fight
How do I cosplay as a rocket?
the Rocket Men.
No, you gotta cosplay.
Oh, is that a thing you gotta do? That sounds
I
like an
forgot
annoying
that.
extra.
I forgot how to cosplay.
Sounds like an annoying extra piece of something that they didn't need to add.
Forgot how to dress like a rocket.
Yeah, same. Tee-hee.
hold on.
I found the tee-hee here.
Pokemon, HeartGold, SoulSilver, radio tower, radio station.
Are you a newcomer? Oh, hey, I found it. You gotta go to the underground area.
That's not helpful.
Good
Oh
luck.
wait, the underground area. Okay.
And then they're all like, look, you're a cool rocket grunt now.
I'm more cosplay.
I'm cosplaying as my favorite villain, Criminy Jiminy.
Jiminy.
Look,
Hell yeah.
hey, it's Criminy Jiminy. Come inside, pal.
As we all know, any self-respecting rocket grunt would in fact be walking around with a bay leaf. Cilantro's poking at garbage. Me too, buddy. My Team Rocket
Ooh,
uniform
Gaff.
changed my eye color.
I'm glad that they fucking made me wear this costume so I can wear it for fucking 8 seconds. Only to have my fucking boy toy of a rival strip me in front of in a public place.
Jesus.
Like what
Oh,
a
it's
waste of,
Goef.
what a waste of time.
It's Goef. He's
Jeff and Goef, ultimate rivals. Alright,
Isn't your Goaf named Chad?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm fighting Chad, I forgot.
I named mine Goaf because he's a ginger with a Cyndaquil.
I forgot. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's a rat.
Get it?
This rat just punched me.
'Cause he rat? Dude, let me tell you about the ladybugs in this place. I have had probably like 30 ladybugs come into my house as I've lived here. Yeah.
The good kind or the ugly kind?
What is the difference between the good and the ugly kind?
The ugly kind are orange.
Yeah, it's all orange ones.
Ew.
Exclusively. Yeah, they're just... It's like I really like opening my window when the weather's not so bad. Like today was a good day. Today was warm. But like as soon as I do, it doesn't matter, man. Like I don't know where they live. Like it's February. Like it's been winter for 3 months. So it's just like where have they lived and not frozen death in all this time? I have no idea. But as soon as I open my window, let me tell you, they find a way in. Never mind the fact that there's a screen on the other side of that window, so I'm not sure how that works.
They can turn into goo.
Oh my god. They're made of the same materials as the T-1000. Dun 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 dun. Oh boy, this guy thinks he's gonna go fight Lance. You're about to be even more disappointed than you were already prepared to be.
You're right, Lance is disappointing.
And Claire is more disappointing.
Claire at least has a cool design. Lance is just a guy in a cape.
Man in cape. But he boy, Andrea.
Oh, sorry.
He ginger.
He boy in cape. What's that? He boy and ginger? How about Child Genshin Impact? You're too powerful. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Goaf?
I really shouldn't be focusing on one Pokemon too much, but like, I really want to get a Typhlosion this episode, then I can work on the other guys after that.
Oh, someone called me and I ignored them. Just like in real life. Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff.
Jiggly. Me too.
Jiggly G, Jiggly G.
Me when I'm jiggly.
Wiggle, wiggle.
We're Team Rocket. We like to cause trouble. Are you scared? Not really.
Are you scared, kid? I was like, no, not really. You look like dumbasses. It's like, dude, you're
fighting me with a baby rat?
You're fighting me with a rat. Like,
it's a baby rat.
Like, bro, I have a cow. Like, they're not the scariest thing in the world, but they got mass, alright?
Why are you fat shaming your milk?
First of all, why do you assume it's shaming if I'm using it in a complimentary way of, like, it gets, you know...
Was that complimentary?
Sure! The mass of my cow beats your rat. It beat, you know... It's effective. It gets the job done. In no way did I imply that the mass was a bad thing. It very much is beneficial to me.
What Pokemon do I have that weighs the most? Cilantro? It's like Cilantro's a big broccoli dinosaur.
Are you, like, further from your microphone than normal? You don't sound quite right.
Not really. Let's see if Discord fucked up my voice settings. Nope, it's the same microphone. My input sensitivity is cranked weird. Let's turn that down. Why is that so up? My input is no longer sensitive.
See, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna give all of the experience to my Koalava. It's gonna turn into a potion, and then I'm not gonna use it again for like an entire stream to catch everyone else up.
Oh, Quagsire might weigh more.
Magical leaf. Can we talk about how... You know what, I want to start a series of like videos talking about Pokemon that the Pokemon Company forgot about or like didn't love or just didn't care about.
Kecleon.
That, yeah, sure. I was thinking Arbok is a good place to start.
Yeah.
Did you
I
know?
mean, Jesse had an Arbok.
Did you know?
That kind of counts.
I looked this up. Did you know that the last time Arbok's moveset was changed was Gen 6? It has not received a single new move, nor has its moves been changed since Gen 6.
Gen 6 was the last time the Pokemon Company did a lot of things.
Like, we're talking... like going almost, you know, we're like 12 years now, something like that,
Yeah.
of just not even trying to keep this Pokemon up to date with anything. Like, that's sad.
It is.
We
That's
didn't
like an
give you
actually
one.
interesting answer because I feel like up until, you know, Scurvy, whenever people were like, what's an underrated Pokemon that the Pokemon Company doesn't care about? Literally everyone and their dad would say Dunsparce, to the point where it's like, we get it. We get it. Okay?
Well, I mean, Dunsparce at least was like, it was such a meme that they eventually did give it an evolution, and the evolution is just more, it's
more
just
Dunsparce.
more Dunsparce, which a lot of people were pissed off about. I think that is the funniest thing that the Pokemon Company
It's
has
malicious
ever done.
compliance. I love it.
It's the funniest thing that the Pokemon Company has ever done in its entire existence.
I love the Dunsparce. I love Larry, actually. Just a blanket statement. I love Larry and everything he touches.
Larry is probably the second
Dunsparce.
funniest thing that they've ever made. That was like it was a funny generation. Okay, like Scurvy is a little fucked up, but like, goddamn, there was some. They had two really good bits, and they landed really well.
I'm very excited for when we do Scurvy. I do have a question though, for whenever we get to Scurvy.
What up, dog?
Which version are we gonna play? Because I know when we play personally, I played Violet, you played Scarlet. Do we just want to do that again, or do we want to switch it? I guess it might depend.
I mean,
on what specific is there.
wouldn't it? I mean, it would probably be easier to do the one that we own. I mean, I guess we can swap if we wanted to. I guess.
I was gonna say, it's like technically we own both of them.
Yeah, I mean,
Just,
yeah,
hey.
I'm totally fine just sticking to it. but-
Hey Duncan,
What's up?
you know, that's the power of physical copies.
That is physical media is for life. And unlike a lot of physical media, which, you know, then connects you to an online server that will die anyway, and so the physical media doesn't actually mean anything, Pokemon is one of those things that you can play it forever because it's not online. It has multiplayer components. Actually, I wonder, do you think the multiplayer component is like permanent? Like, I guess, like, do you think? I guess it's probably fine if you have internet, right?
For Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, that was about the link cable, right?
Yeah, it was a
So
physical
you can do
connection.
that. I think you can still do it on DS, because
Yeah, because that was just like a peer-to-peer thing. Like that was.
yeah.
It's basically just sent out like. It was probably some other proprietary thing. It was effectively like the same as like a Bluetooth signal. It would just be like, just connect one device to another.
Yeah. I think you have to be like close to whoever you're connected to, but
Yeah, well, you have to be in like the same room generally.
hey, you know what Pokemon game you won't be able to do online competitive in soon?
What's that?
All of the 3DS ones.
Oh, were they all exclusively online?
I think so.
Rip.
Which is sad, because again, like, listen, Gen 6 holds a special place in my heart, because it was easily the one I played the most. Like, I did the entire post-game, I don't know if I had a level 100 Pokemon, but I know my Gardevoir got close.
Ooh, Lava Plume. Goodbye, Ember.
What the fuck is Poison weak to?
Not much.
Ground?
It's weak to ground and psychic.
Bitch! Okay,
That might be it, but I can't recall.
Oh wait, Psychic, hold on. Egg.
Yep.
Maybe Egg should get a better name.
Oh, right, I'm still disabled. Whoops. I'm still disabled.
Egg should get a better name on account of not being an egg anymore, but on the other hand, I literally have no idea what to name him.
What's wrong with Egg?
He's not an egg.
Well, I mean, like... Okay, not, like, physically an egg, but, like, spiritually. Like, he's still...
Seriously, he's egg.
He still embodies egg.
Egg is such a funny word.
Yeah. Funny bonk. No, don't
bonk
minimize. Don't do that, please.
Muck. You know what muck spelled backwards is?
Cobra.
Megan's meat. Oh no, extra sensory's been disabled. Don't worry, I'll waggle my finger at him. That'll fix it.
Arnie, not now. I'm busy.
Nature power. I used tri-attack. Let's go, bitch. Yeah, and he's burned. I don't think burning a muck is a good idea.
A literal garbage fire. How about that?
Yo, it's me when I'm playing Baldur's Gate.
Today's password? Help, of course. Was the best.
Oh no. What have I done?
What did you do?
I encored him into Minimax.
Oh, you monster. See, I feel like Quilava just existing near coughing should cause coughing to just explode.
Hey, I unpoisoned myself. Sorry, what? What were we talking about?
I was just saying that, like, I feel like Pepper just existing near a coughing should make it explode, you know?
Oh, yeah, probably.
Like, there's no way that the gas it's producing is not flammable, right?
Hold on. You know what can fix this? You're right. The Bubblepedia. Nothing. Let's see that Pokedex entry, baby. Pokedex. It's prone to exploding without warning. Explode without warning. Toxic gas occasionally explodes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I mean, how else is it exploding all the time?
Jetta to Gen 2, which does not say it explodes. It'll explode, poison gas. It mixes the toxins with raw garbage. Me.
Wait, are you the raw garbage, or is that just something that you do?
Yeah. Also, I don't like
you're not
that
getting
the
any clearer.
I don't like that the Pokedex implies that coughing's skin is translucent. It's a balloon filled with farts that explode sometimes.
Yo, same. I'm all about that.
It's smelly, it explodes.
You smell like
It's
stinky.
smelly and explodes. Literally all of these are just, it's smelly and it explodes sometimes.
Yeah, I could kind of deduce that by looking at it, honestly.
It floats into garbage dumps seeking at the fumes of raw, rotting trash. Me. Who is calling me?
Mother.
Well, is it smelly and prone to explode? Wait a minute, purple thing that floats and explodes. It's Gale Waterdeep.
Oh my god. but you don't like coughing.
I never said I dislike coughing. Just don't use it.
Alright, level 36. Let's switch to something else, I guess.
Alright, let's see if wheezing is combustible. Pokedex entries, let's see. Damn, free hold. Yo! You know what wheezing doesn't do, apparently?
What's that?
Explode!
The second head stabilizes it.
Apparently you can make very nice perfume from wheezing.
That seems impossible, but okay.
What? Oh my god. Mom, please.
She's at Costco, okay? She's getting a lot of deals.
So, yeah, no. Wheezing just eats a lot of garbage. But it does not explode.
Yeah. And then turns it into nice smelling perfume, apparently.
Yeah, no, you need to extract it. It's a science process. What?
It's
what you got a
happening.
thingy? I don't feel like opening Twitch, but I'm sure he looks lovely.
Goodbye, my beautiful boy. Now, here comes my handsome young man. Hell yeah. I've always fucking loved that cry.
Oh.
Since the early 2000s, when I would have started playing this game.
Back when I was a baby.
Yeah, for the first time I played this game. Alright, who do I want to level up? Here, you join the party here.
Oh, I'm mad. I was gonna say something earlier. As like a reminder of something I went to check in Baldur's Gate 3 for next time I stream it, and I forgot. I wanted to say it out loud, so it would be in both our heads, but now it's in none of our heads.
In your head.
Radio lady, give me
In
a
your
prize.
head.
How? Somebody needs to put a beating on this mean Team Rocket, like 3 years ago even. I know, right? Get with the times. Hello.
Oh right, you're very physically defensive.
My god, it's him, it's Gale. I must say, he ages better with time.
Oh, he did the thing. He's stinky and he sometimes explodes. I feel like Gale wouldn't be stinky though.
No.
He seems like the kind of guy that would carry around whatever the medieval fantasy equivalent of perfume or cologne would be.
Yeah, Gale strikes me as someone who would have like a dedicated hair care routine, you know? I love it's like conclusions we've made in this Pokemon stream about Pokemon. Gale Waterdeep probably smells nice. Whopper,
Hey,
can you work with me here?
Hey, this stream is young yet. We may yet come to the conclusion that certain other people either may or may not smell nice.
Karlak probably does not.
She probably smells like a combination of like fire and like BO, like someone's been in the gym recently.
Yeah.
Which, you know.
Like, if it was just the fire, we'd be okay. But it's like,
Yeah.
Whopper's no longer disabled. I'm so proud of her.
It's like you know all that lovely bacteria eating the dead skin that causes the stink when you're working out. Imagine if those dead skin cells were also on fire. Probably smells great.
See, I was gonna just do blanket statement that all the male companions probably smell nice, and then I remembered Paulson exists. He probably smells like dirt.
He probably smells a little like very like I don't know. Well, probably like the forest, if I had to guess. Like woods,
Yeah, dirt.
mud, dirt. Wait, Zen Headbutt? Why do you even know that? Hold on a second. Wendy's trying to learn Zen Headbutt. Huh. I mean, that's good coverage, but, like, why, though?
Why not? She can learn regular headbutt. Why can't she be cool about it?
I'd really like you to learn this, but I don't know. I can't get rid of any. Well, maybe it's time to get rid of Rollout. Maybe Rollout's not very good. Yeah, okay.
So I was about to go on about Asterion, except then I realized, Gale actually canonically does have a smell. Or at least his clothes do.
Oh?
Gale's clothes canonically smell like book.
Okay.
Hold on.
What's the source?
The flavor text on his just, like, comfy camp clothes.
Oh.
Hold on. Baldur's Gate 3. Wiki. I'd pull up actual Baldur's Gate 3, but that would take forever.
Wait, I kind of blacked out for a second. Why does this Porygon level 30? What the fuck?
Magnemite, what are you weak to? Fire? Uh-oh. Yeah, so, sorry. Direct quote from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Somehow Gale has managed to make his clothes smell like a library. To inhale their aromas, to feel a sudden urge to speak more quietly. Or pay a fine.
That is, amusing. Yeah, I would have rather gotten rid of Surf on Wendy, because I don't need that move anymore because my fish can do that now.
Like, you have a fish?
Yeah, fucking Stephanie, my lantern.
Oh, right. Wait, you don't like your swimming cow? Yeah, so I was gonna say this before I got distracted by the smell of libraries, is I feel like Asterion, beyond having this, like, underwhelming death vibe to him, I feel like if Perfume was a clock face, he's gone around the clock to the point where it just starts to be invasive and bad, if that makes sense.
Indeed. Yeah, it probably smells clean, whereas Asterion is definitely perfumed.
Yes. Will? Regular man.
Just normal guy.
Normal guy. Smells like he has bathed recently.
Lizel probably does not smell good.
She probably... If Asterion kind of smells a little bit like death, Lizel extremely smells like death. She smells as if she has killed before and she will kill again, because she is and has.
Oh my god, I just realized all these poison types that the bad guys are using are vulnerable to Zen Headbutt. Let's go. No, not poison powder, please. I take it back. I didn't mean it. I meant no insult.
And I guess to get a complete set, to me, Shadowheart Strikes is like someone who's in the Gale and Will camp of like, this is a person who smells like they've showered recently.
I don't know, I feel like Shadowheart has the ability to smell, like, surprisingly bad. Like, you ever walk by that person and be like, you don't really think much about them, and you walk by them and you're like, oh fuck, they need to put some deodorant on.
Yeah, that's called me. I do that to myself.
I feel like that's where Shadowheart is sitting. Somewhere in that area. Zen Headbutt.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate episode 11.
We can't escape it.
Listen, I sat here and I was like, I can wean myself off of Baldur's Gate for like, you know, a week, not even. I can do that just fine. I lied, as it turns out.
Unfortunately, there will be no weaning here, weenie.
I do keep calling characters weenies, so I guess this is what I deserve. Shout out to Asterion, who I believe I've probably easily called a weenie the most. I can't wait to see what toxic female force is in his life. Oh right, we didn't talk about that on stream. That was like a regular casual talk.
What was?
When we determined that every companion, except for maybe Asterion, has just this, like, just this powerful woman in their lives who has unequivocally made their lives worse by just existing.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't say that, Mistra made Gale's life worse. I think he made his life worse for Mistra. He simped too hard.
He simps too close to the sun. He is a sobering warning for me that I'm not listening to. I love Bayleaf's stupid cry.
I'm not even, my brain doesn't even have it in my head right now. Zen head. I always thought that I've always liked the Cynical family's cries. They kind of sound like starting a car a little bit. Well, the first two do. The second one, the third one, just, it's like, I don't even know. It's like an electric guitar riff or something. It's like, Brow!
Doug and I fucked it up.
What'd you do?
I was just trying to Google a Bayleaf cry on YouTube just to send it to you. And it's just Bayleaf's crying.
Oh no. I can't believe you would do that.
Okay, hold on. Here you go. Here you go, buddy.
Oh god, that's so loud. Fuck. Okay, hold on. They don't change much. It just gets a little longer and the pitch gets shifted down. To be fair,
Yeah.
Syndical and are like the exact same cry, except that the tone is different. Come on.
I do kind of want... It's gonna sound so wild. I kind of do want to assassinate Gale.
Just see what happens.
I want to know if I kill Gale and then long rest for 2 days, if I get an automatic game over.
Well, I honestly have no idea what will happen.
It's like, I feel like that's not unreasonable to kind of expect from them, right?
From this game and this company, I don't think that's unreasonable at all.
Especially because Gale's Ghost giving you that 2 day time limit feels too specific to be wrong. Oh my god, I remember what I was gonna say. The fucking owlbear baby. I kinda wanna check on that.
Well, there goes, Wendy is no longer among us.
Oh.
Just got exploded on by a gale.
R.I.P. Yeah, I remember what I was trying to think of. I want to check on that owlbear cub.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how it's hanging out.
Think they've changed at all?
I don't know. I want to find out. It's called Cope. Guilt. Does Mudball, like, have a 2% accuracy?
Well, you know Pokemon, right?
Oh my god, there we go. Jeez.
I feel like when you roll... roll, like, accuracy checks in Pokemon, it rolls, like, disadvantage, you know what I mean? Like, it's a 90% chance to hit, but it rolls twice and it picks the worst number. Do I have anything that's bad enough to warrant getting Swift? Man, Cut would be a choice, except if I could get rid of that.
Yeah, no.
Aside from priority, I think Swift is just a regret over quick attack, so I guess I may as well just get rid of that. And I'm already pretty fast, like I outspeed most things, so I don't really need priority.
Oh my gosh, that snake. Oh no, the snake is very scary.
He's pogging.
Oh. Is that Poggin? I guess it is.
Can we get a Pog emote that's just the mouth of Ekans, but no other distinguishable part?
So like, are we erasing its face, or is it like just the mouth?
Well, like, you know how like
just
you know
face?
like the Pokemon is just like it's basically just like the top lip down, right? It's like just that.
I didn't know that, but okay.
I mean, there's the full version of it, which is the whole face, but yeah, there's that.
Oh my god, you're so ahead of me. How did this happen? I say as if I didn't just waste a bunch of time looking at Pokedex entries and Gale's clothes.
Typical Andrea.
I was gonna joke, but it's like, yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Damn.
Alright.
Why would I keep my groundwater type out against an Oddish? What's wrong with me?
That does not sound like it was well thought out.
It wasn't. It's okay though, I got a
It's
boon.
like your type literally has one weakness. And it's a big weakness.
It's okay, Musashi's here for revenge. You know, like the body improvement club always did.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a snake! I think you look like a snake!
What?
Yes! What?
What are you fucking talking about?
John trying anti-drug PSAs.
Oh. wild.
I've not watched a JonTron video since it was revealed that he was kind of really racist.
I haven't kept up with him for a while, so I don't know what he's doing these days.
I don't either, but every now and again my dad will be like, did you see that new JonTron? And I don't have the heart to tell him. I stopped watching JonTron because a few years ago he basically went on like the white supremacist meltdown on Twitter to end all white supremacist meltdowns.
Best just to leave it alone.
Yeah. Speaking of bad YouTubers, let's talk about one who isn't. You know Jack's Films?
He is certainly a man.
Yeah, so, today he uploaded a couple of videos collaborating with, Aziland.
Okay.
And, ooh!
Yeah. Ook.
Ooh, sorry, I got distracted. But Aziland is basically, like, the woman whose life Sniper Wolf basically tried to steal, which is fucked up. But basically, they, like, just sat down together talking about reaction content and, like, how to make good reaction content. It was very nice. It was very sweet. I like... It's a good video. I like it. I enjoy Aziland. She... sometimes... God, okay. Dare I say this is about to sound a little misogynistic. I have this thing with female content creators where they give, like, an icky vibe to me, and I can't put my finger on why.
Okay.
Aziland does not give the icky vibe. Sniper Wolf gave all the icky vibe, which, you know, good call, I guess.
What is it about certain female content creators that make you go ew?
How do I phrase this? They just feel, like, completely fake as a person. Not in a way of, like, they're trying to, like, I'm not like other girls, although that is annoying as shit. But it's like, they just don't even feel real. And it's that degree to, like, a lot of YouTubers, obviously. Because a lot of them have to put in, like, some amount of construction for their persona. I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of, like, you are trying so hard to be likable that you circle around the clock face and you just come across as annoying or gross or somewhere in between.
There's probably a certain, you know, certain level of that, you know, it's kind of, hold on. Youngster's calling. I gotta talk to him.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Good evening, Jeff. It's me, Joey. Are you awake? Do you remember my super cool Rattata? I will never forget your Rattata. Differ from regular Rattata. It's like my Rattata's in the top percentage of Rattata. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, man. Keep preaching, brother. Talk to you later.
Hey,
Alright,
hey,
anyway.
Duncan.
Ooh, I'm watching, Henry.
What?
What? Cilantro's evolving. Cilantro evolved into...
Like, one of the best Pokemon designs of all time.
It's beautiful. Hurrah!
He's so pretty.
Okay, so I kind of forgot what...
Paddle dance! Yo, hold on. Like that paddle dance? Paddle dance? It's that paddle dance? Paddle dance.
I've forgotten how to play this part of the game. But to, I guess, go on what we were, continue what we were saying before, I think, you know, there's probably a perception that, you know, in general, like, you know, like, influencer, like, especially, like, a comedy influencer is very much like a man's game. And so there's sort of, like, you know, this idea that, like, you're, you know, as a woman, you're, like, disadvantaged in that to an extent, and so, like, there's almost like an overcompensation of, like, it's like, well, I guess I have to be extra silly and quirky to be you know, to compete with the boys. And you know, I mean, that's all just conjecture, of course, speaking as the man.
Sorry,
But
one of my contacts just called me to tell me that they've been killing mounds of wild dragons. Anyway, continue.
that seems like a pretty normal phone call for you to get.
Aww.
But
Big baby.
But yeah, I don't know. There's probably some elements to it. That's probably why the ones that come off more, you know, off the cuff and natural, and sort of like they're not really trying, like say like a Jaden Animations type of person.
Yeah.
Which just kind of feels like they just kind of like stumbled into success and they just don't know what to do about it. So they're just kind of vibing. You know, those people tend to be more likable because they're just kind of like, you know, they don't really have like an exaggerated persona. They're just themselves.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea how to get to the basement.
Actually,
in this game.
you know who gives me like the same sort of vibe Sniper Wolf gives me.
Sniper Monkey.
Not in terms of like what actions they've committed, but just the general way they carry themselves in their content. Shane Dawson.
Oh, well that makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. Like, because it gets to the level of like overcompensation where it's like you're hiding the fact that you're a terrible person, aren't you?
Yeah. All right, I have to go. I'm gonna go to interrogate the Team Rocket guy and demand that he explains what the fuck he's supposed to do.
You're a
Far
rock
end of
type
Golden
now.
Oh right, yeah. Now I remember.
Lemon, you might have your work cut out for you, hun.
Thanks, evil villain, for explaining what the fuck I'm doing, because I'm stupid. It's like, no problem, kid. Good luck. And by good luck, I mean eat shit.
Man, I'm sitting here just like, God, I gotta start using other Pokemon now that Cilantro's evolved, and it's like this Porygon is now rock type. Well, goodbye, Porygon.
It's like, I am a rock type now. It's like, are you sure about that? Are you sure that was the
Check out my big dinosaur.
Are you sure that is the wisest decision for you to be making right now?
I don't like how green Meganium is.
Can you imagine if Meganium was like... So it's like, obviously it's based on like a sauropod type dinosaur thing,
Yeah.
right? Can you imagine what if Meganium was like the size of an actual sauropod? You know?
What, like 20 feet tall minimum?
Yeah, like giraffe sized, if not bigger. Yeah. Just be like, oh, fuck, okay.
Yeah,
That sure did evolve. Meanwhile, Typhlosion's just like the size of like a guy.
Yeah.
He's just looking at him like,
Well, Meganium's actual height is what, 5'11"?
something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, I wanna fight.
That's what Lemon sounds like. Don't use smoke screen, you butthole.
Why did you name her Grimer Lemon?
What?
Why did you name her Grimer Lemon?
Because it was... Because when I caught it, I was doing the... Do you know what muck spelled backwards is?
Oh, yeah?
So it's lemon.
Lemon.
Could have named it Megan's Meat if you wanted.
If that's what Megan's meat looks like, I don't want Megan's meat.
If that's what Megan's Meat looks like, Megan needs to see a doctor. Stop.
Oh yeah, let's fight, Chad.
What a fun gimmick for a fight. Die.
What?
Smoke screen.
I was gonna say, it's like, you mean 4 coughings and a wheezing? Yeah, that is an interesting gimmick. That has been like one of the most consistently underwhelming like design choices in the history of Pokemon. Just the constant like, I got 3 Pokemon of the same type, and then the evolved form. That's my team comp. I have no standards.
That'd be an interesting challenge.
Just the NPC team challenge of just like
Yeah.
three unevolved Pokemon and like 1 evolved Pokemon.
Yeah. You have to use super potions on your level 7 Ralts, which is about to die anyway.
Yeah, it's like can I beat Pokemon Gold and or Silver by pretending to be an AI? With AI strategies.
Okay. Sure.
Magnemite.
Oh, you didn't see that happen?
No, I didn't.
Oh, Weezing just one-shot Bo from full health with a
what?
crit.
With what?
It's like Sludge Ball.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean... Sludge Bomb, is it, or just Sludge?
Probably Sludge Bomb.
Does it have both? Because it just used Sludged on you now.
I think it has both.
Okay.
Mostly because I refuse to believe regular Sludge would do that.
To be fair, like, Sludge Bomb, I mean, you know, it is stab.
By egg.
It is a pretty powerful move, and it's stab, so...
We're having a good day.
And a crit, I mean...
Oh,
Oh yeah,
stop using smoke screen.
Feraligatr. Good in there, Stephanie.
Good job, Lemon.
There's another bard in there, I forgot. Okay.
This reminded me a lot of our last episode when we were like, yay, gym battle, and then we just had to fuck around with Team Rocket for 3 hours first.
Yeah.
Why are the Team Rocket sections in this game so bad?
They really do hit you with that 1-2 punch, don't they?
I think that's why, like, because in Sword and Shield... Oh, Cilantro has 100 HP, fuck yeah, dude. In Sword and Shield, like, the main bad guys are just a non-element throughout the entire game until just before your champion fight, when you proceed to just stomp over to their base and beat the shit out of all of them at the same time. And I genuinely think that's like, my favorite way team bad guy has been handled in a Pokemon game. Because it's like, you're not going out of your way to stop terrorism because you're a good person. They just interrupted your gym battle and you want to do your gym battle. Champion battle, whatever.
This Feraligatr's actually kind of kicking my ass a little.
I find it so funny. Oh, is there a Goa fight at the end of this?
There's a Goa fight when you go to the underground.
Egg, can you stop dying, please? Egg, you had one job.
Got this. That's my Feraligatr impression.
God, doesn't Grimer evolve at like level 40 whatever? Didn't we learn that last time?
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's pretty late.
I'm gonna look it up just to be mad. Hold on. Ugh, 38.
Yeah. What is this, Gen 5?
For real, for real.
Yeah, Gen 5, where half the fucking Pokemon don't evolve into their final form until, realistically, you've beaten the Elite Four. Certainly all the best ones.
All of our teams. What was the Pokemon that had to wait the last to evolve? Vanillix, maybe?
That might... Yeah, I think so, actually. Ow. Wow. Okay, so just FYI, apparently Haunter has like an insane special attack. It just one-shot my Espeon. Who, to be fair, it used a super effective move, but also, like, it used a super effective move that against the Pokemon that on my team has the highest special defense.
Uh-oh. So fucking sick of all these poison types, dude. I was about to say, I'm glad for when we do all the gyms and we don't have to do that anymore, as if Koga isn't in the goddamn Elite Four.
Why did I even use Shadow Ball on Haunter? Just use Psychic, dumbass. It's a poison type.
Oh my god, fire. Stop! I'm gonna dance at it. Dance the dance of life.
Well, you're dancing the dance of death at it, really. Ad
Got
break.
him.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Why did Chikorita's eyes change color when it evolves into Meganium?
I don't know. Why not?
I don't know.
Are
It looked better.
Are there other Pokemon that you know of that remain consistent?
Are there any Pokemon that you know of that don't?
Off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure Golbat and Crobat change.
Golbat. That's a Pokemon card.
Cascoon and its evolved form, the moth thing.
Oh, yeah. God, I hate you. Don't talk to me. Give me the key.
Chinchou and
Here.
Lantern.
Oh, yeah. What do you want, Derek? Are you about to tell me about an innocent bird you killed? My Pikachu totally grins when I pinch its cheek. Derek, you might be dying. Oh, yeah, there we go. There it is. Your Pikachu beat a wild Eradicate.
Murdered.
I feel like it's quicker to list my contacts who haven't called me about murder.
Might be.
So, there's this joke between me and my friends that when it comes to a piece of media, I will look at, like, the most milquetoast, boring, normal man it has and go, yeah, that one, that's my favorite. And I've let this joke envelop my life so much that after we sat down and played Baldur's Gate for the first time, I was mentioning to Mom, it's like, yeah, I know, you probably, like, I feel like you might have seen Gale and go, like, really? That's your favorite? To which Mom went, what's wrong with Gale? And I just sat there like it was the first time it dawned on me that maybe my pattern is overstated. And she's just like, what's wrong with Gale? He's handsome, he's smart, he's well-spoken. And I was just like, oh. Yeah. I guess he is, huh?
Okay, Muck, you're gonna play that game? You're gonna play that card? Alright, I see you. I see you when I raise one. I don't know, I mean, I don't know if I've paid close enough attention to your media to really detect a pattern.
It's the first time that I've just, like, checked myself on that and been like, huh. Maybe I'm not as bad as I thought.
I'm a basic bitch. I'll fucking Just like it's like you're
You like-
attractive. We'll go with
you
that.
like-
That's good
You
enough.
like pretty ladies.
I do. Basic bitch. What can I say? I will say though, my hot probably the hottest like take I've ever had on any female character in any game ever. I'm like the only person in the universe that played Fire Emblem Three Houses and doesn't like Hilda.
I like Hilda.
See? Fucking told you.
Hilda's like in my top 3 of the Golden Deer.
She's like in my bottom 3 of the Golden Deer.
What's wrong with Hilda?
She's annoying, and she's just all like this like valley girl preppy chick who makes everyone do work for her, and she's super fucking lazy. I don't like that shit. I don't like girls who are like, just live my life for me. I'm too lazy to be alive. Just can't deal with that shit. I like girls who got their shit together and know what they want from life.
Like Edelgard?
Yes, like Edelgard. Fucking goddamn it, she might be a Nazi, but she is a competent Nazi. She's a motivated Nazi.
So why don't you like Lysel?
She's just too like racist and fucking mean.
Someone made a post. And they just I believe that the way they described it was Baldur's Gate 3 so far. And it wasn't Lysel, but their summary of Shadowheart was just racism. Ooh woo.
Indeed. Racism.
I go out.
Ooh,
It's like I'm beating you after Lance. Go F, I don't think you have anything good against dragons, so maybe just let me beat you up, it'll be less embarrassing.
well, the good news is he doesn't fight Lance.
You know, I think it's like... First of all, I feel like I'm out of my depth, and I might die here, but that's fine. I also find it as like a really nice touch. Like, does Silver's Golbat ever evolve?
Pass.
Because if it doesn't...
You're
that's-
asking me to dig back to knowledge that's like 15 years old. I have no idea.
I'm just saying, it's like, if it doesn't, then that's like... That's gameplay and story integration right there. We love to see it.
Yeah? I mean, there's also... I mean, you can say that, but also, like, you know, there's been other examples of, like... It's like, why is this not evolved?
Like what?
Not necessarily from this game, but I know that in the, for whatever reason, in the remakes, Fire Red and Leaf Green, first they took Giovanni's fully evolved Rhydon and Gym 8 and turned into a Rhyhorn, which was just a weird choice. Like a level 49 Rhyhorn. I was like, what are you doing?
He likes being able to take rides on its back.
But yeah, there's examples like that. Although, there's at least 2 examples I can think of in this game where Pokemon evolved like way before they're supposed to. Obviously, there's Falconer's infamous Pidgeotto at level 9. I've always thought it'd be really funny to make a ROM hack that's like not like a full-on Kaizo ROM hack, but like so that's like a little bit harder than normal, but it's also like kind of a meme at the same time. I want to turn Falconer's Pidgeotto into a level 9 Pidgeot. That would be really funny. That's the entire premise behind the ROM hack. I have no other jokes
That's
beyond
the whole
that.
thing.
I have no other jokes beyond that. And I think Lance's Dragon Knights, or at least one, if not more of them, are evolved too early.
Thank you, Egg.
So, yeah. Pokemon evolve at weird times when they're
Well, I wasn't really
NPCs.
lampshading it, like, the timing of it. I was lampshading it's like...
No, I know,
Silver's
it's
an
like
asshole.
friendship. Like, I'm just saying, like, Yeah, like that could be like gameplay story integration of like, oh, he's an asshole, so he doesn't take care of his Pokemon. Um, but like there have definitely been. It's not necessarily like, oh, they did that on purpose. You know, like they could have easily just been like, I just didn't feel like having him involved at this point.
Hey, you know what evolution doesn't make sense
What's
in this
that?
game? So in Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they gave Wally a Gallade for some fucking reason.
That's pretty cringe, bro. Just delete it. Just delete it. Start over. You
I
fucked
don't
up.
think I've complained about this on stream, actually.
I have no idea.
But like, I hate
Haters gonna hate.
that they gave him a Quilava instead of letting him keep his Gardevoir.
Quilava?
What about it?
Sorry, who was it, Quilava? Oh my god, it's me! I'm in this game!
Yeah, Duncan. That's
Burglar-
why he's named Goeth.
No, Burglar Duncan.
Oh,
I'm fighting him right now.
get him. Beat his ass.
Who is it, Quilava now?
It's Goeth.
Okay.
That's also not what I'm talking about.
Well,
I'm doing my Gallade rant, and you got distracted by a Quilava on the screen.
no, you said something about a Quilava.
Oh, did I? I meant to talk about
I think
Gallade.
you got incepted by the Quilava on Goev's team and said Quilava instead of, like, Gardevoir. And that's why I'm confused.
It's a good stream.
It's probably for the best that not a lot of people watch this on. Imagine if, like, we had a huge audience. Oh my god, that'd be so embarrassing. That's
The
okay, I have
first
no
half
shame.
hour is just dedicated to talking about what Baldur's Gate 3 characters smell like. And then an hour later, just that.
Bubble Beam. Oh right, I already have Surf. Well, thanks for showing up, Bubble Beam. Good seeing you.
But no, I don't know why they didn't just let Wally keep his Gardevoir. It's a perfectly appropriate Pokemon for him.
Indeed. Dude, Magmar was a mistake. They didn't need to make that Pokemon.
Which part?
Just
I like his little, like, flamenco shirt sleeves. Is it the fact that he has a butt?
it's
the
really
butt on his
kind of
face?
it's really kind of a full package of just.
It's
I'll
got-
give him credit. It's an original design.
I like his stupid duck beak.
Yeah, I love his dumb mouth. And the best part is
Like-
that it's like the anime confirms that he's not just like pursing his lips to go like whoo, like that's his mouth just looks like that. Like,
He has
all
a
the time.
beak. Does he not have a beak?
It's less of a beak and more like a tube face.
Hold on.
It's more of a it's more of a horizontal chimney than a.
Is that not just a beak? It looks like a beak.
Like he can't open it. It's just a
But-
hole.
It's open in his default art.
No, I mean like he can't like unhinge it like a jaw.
Oh, he can't?
No, it's just a tube in his face. Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. Am I stupid? It is. You're right. It's a beak.
Hey, it's like a ducky beak.
He does have a duck beak. I haven't seen official art of Magmar in like ages.
Sneasel.
Okay, to be fair, he does have a mouth.
Sneasel, you sure look like you're quad weak to fighting.
Yeah, he sure does look like you. If you gave him a good shove, he would just shatter on impact.
Oh, quick. Shit. Can I live? Hold that thought.
Wait,
I need
what
to
the?
Google something.
Did he just kill your fighting type Pokemon?
Yeah, because that's like 16 HP.
Oh,
Hold on.
what are you looking up? Sneasel's fast, by the way. I don't know if you knew
I
that.
know Sneasel's fast. That's not what I'm looking up. Why is my internet dying? Let me live! Oh, Bulbapedia's dying. God damn it.
Dude, rip. I can't believe it. Years of service and
Alright.
they're finally going down?
Oh.
07.
Okay, so I was like, yo, this Sneasel's really brightly colored. Maybe it's shiny, because I lived in a world where I forgot that Sneasel shiny was like Pink Lemonade, the Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's really bright. Nah, I mean, I know the enemy can have shiny Pokemon.
Haven't you seen that post where it's the catch tutorial in Ruby and Sapphire and Malik on a shiny Ralts? It's
Yeah,
my favorite.
Yeah, it's great. I know that, so I know that, Small Ant, he did an all shinies run in, Pokemon. Alpha Red also did one. He did a much lazier version of it where he manually increased the catch rate, the encounter rate of shinies.
Just so you wouldn't want to kill yourself.
Basically, that's what he said. But as a result, it also increases the chances of NPCs having shinies. So he in his like final encounter against the rival,
Yeah.
he threw out his I think it was his Crobat. Oh, I think he does have a Crobat, by the way.
Huh.
And it was a shiny. And you know how like when they throw out their last Pokemon, they have like a little quip or some kind of bit that they say.
Did it make the rival shiny?
His thing was like, it's like, it seems that luck is not the only reason why you're here right now, which is like a really funny thing to say in like an all shinies run and a modded all shinies run while he himself throws out a shiny Pokemon. This is like really funny about how that comes together.
Alright, I've done it. I've assembled the toughest Pokemon. Go after. Try not to not use a Sneasel next time, you loser.
Yeah, it's like, you know that thing evolves twice, right?
Sneasel?
Yeah.
Explain this second evolution to me.
It's like Sneasler or whatever. If I'm
Oh,
fucking
that's a
Arceus.
different branch evolution.
Oh, it's a
That also
branch
looks
evolution. I thought it
stupid.
was just a. I thought it was a sequence.
No, it's like... First of all, I hate Sneasler. I hate it.
Long Sneasel.
Yeah, no, it's just a stupid Hisui. I hate Hisuian Pokemon. I hate all of them. They're all bad.
Hey, the bear. JPEG.
Okay, fine. They're all bad except for Bear.jpg.
JPEG bear, the ultimate hero.
Is JPEG Bear even considered a Hisuian Pokemon?
I mean, it was definitely an evolution that came out in Hisui. I don't know if it's
Oh yeah, okay.
been made permanent or what.
It's just not considered as a Hisuian form. Yeah, you know what? Bear.jpg is fine. But also, I hate all of the three other ones. Everyone's like, well, what about Growlithe? What about Zora? What about them? What about them? Hmm? Nothing. Nothing about them.
Hey, Brandon, listen. I made a video about it. Okay. Edgy standing fox, almost got its own tier.
Your Huey, your Poliwag looks tougher than ever. Why is that? What? Why is your Poliwag looking tough, Huey?
What'd you do to it?
Or rather, what did it do to others?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're implying that there's some Something being implied, something hidden beneath the surface.
Yeah.
A statement which belies the truth.
What happened to my brother's hero of the people? Astarion happened.
Oh, great hero.
I choose to believe in my head, right? Because it's established that all the other companions, they were all, like, reasonably powerful, but then the tadpole brought them down to size. And that's why everybody's level 1. I choose to believe that Chemsk was, like, level 2 tops. Like, she just left Baldur's Gate for the first time before getting abducted. And everyone's like, yeah, no, the tadpole took her power away. And Chemsk is just sitting there like, yeah. Yeah, no, I was way stronger before I got God. Absolutely.
See, I don't even know if that's necessarily true. I think that it's also important to remember that, like, you know, leveling up in an RPG is not necessarily indicative of, like, a canonical linear growth in power. You know, even within, like, the lore of D&D, like, canonically, like, a level 1 adventurer is still, like, several, like, degrees more powerful than just a normal dude going about their business.
Yeah, but like...
Like 10 is considered to be, like, a kind of, like, normal-ish, like, number, like, value to have for a stat, you know, in any given category for, like, you know, representative of, like, an average or, like, to, like, the higher end of average for, like, a human. And the fact that your characters can have, at level 1, like, you know, like, 12 and 13 in every stat just goes to show, like, they're, you know, a cut above.
Counter argument. If the brain tadpoles did not have some sort of, you know, energy sapping properties, do you really think that Karlach would just be level 1?
No, probably not. But again, it's hard to say, really. How many of it works.
I'm sure there's probably, like, in-universe lore, but I've already googled enough enough stupid things today. I gotta, like, actually make progress at some point.
I guess the counter argument is, how often do you encounter Karlach at level 1, considering that you know, I mean, at minimum you're level 2 when you exit the ship, and you're probably more like level 3 by the time you actually meet her. So it's like, you're at least a couple levels out.
It's true, I suppose. I mean, at least Gale has an excuse, because I'm pretty sure it's actually explicitly stated in his backstory that to be humbled, Mystra kind of forced him down a peg, so...
I think he kind of got humbled is the problem. I think it more just sort of like the bomb in his chest kind of brought him low.
Yeah.
And also take into consideration that, like, by the time you're like level, like, you know, if you have a party of like level, like, you know, 8 or 9 people, like, you can reasonably expect to take on like a, you know, a moderately, you know, like a upper middle management, like, demon.
Uh-oh, I've sunk by indecision. Mood.
Yeah. So, like, there's a pretty, you know, significant jump between, like, level 1 foot soldier and, like, level 7, like, I could potentially be a badass.
Oh. Oh god. Oh. 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 Oh, I did it. I figured it out. Haha. Oh, but there's a... I can
Why'd the door open? Did you have something to do with this?
No.
Man, it just fucking malfunctioned. I walked in one.
Oh, there he is, Duncan! I found him.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, Macarena.
Dun, 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 dun. Ow, sucker punch. No, that's cringe. Don't do that.
That's the funny, more conversations that already happened, but not on stream. I do find it funny how it's like I sat you down and I was like, so have there been any takes I've had about Baldur's Gate that you like about the companions that you found like interesting or unexpected? And you're like, well, you like Will more than I thought you would. And I thought that was like one of the wildest things you could have said.
It's not so much that
question.
It's not so much that I thought you would hate him. It's just more just sort of like, you know, I'm surprised. You know, it's like, yeah, okay, it's a nice personality. I'm just surprised that like, as both a character and as a playable unit, you gravitated towards him so much. But I mean, that just could just be me projecting because I never really used him.
Yeah, but it's also like, I phrase it to my friends as just like a sobering reminder that you're very much a like a numbers man first.
It's not so much a numbers thing. It's very you know, it's like utilitarian. Like I don't like it is much easier for me to play a group of people who have very simple game plans that I understand than it is for me to learn what the fuck a warlock is. And, and be efficient at that.
Very simple that I understand. It's shoot lasers at people.
Shoot fireballs at people and lasers.
Nope, just the laser. Oh yeah, I guess he does shoot fireballs. Never mind.
Yeah, he does now. Dude, it's Proton John. What's up, buddy?
I mean, listen, part of me is sad that Astarion will not directly be in the party anymore. If only because I think taking the piss out of him would be hilarious. But also, if I feel like if I try to take the piss out of him right now, he'll divorce me. Maybe try to take one of the kids. Oh my god. Okay. She needs to be stopped.
Mom, no. We don't need a 4-pack of 1 kilogram containers of peanut butter pretzels. I know they're good and it's a great deal, but we'll never get through them all.
I wish it was easier to be friends with Astarion. Because genuinely, I think he's great. I think he's funny. I cannot please that man.
He's hard to please.
I don't think he is, though. I think it's a matter of just the way I play the game, he's not easy to please.
I don't really know what team you're supposed to pick if you want to be friends with Astarion. Like, you pick Astarion, Lae'zel, and who? Who is the fourth chump?
Shadowheart, question mark?
Maybe, yeah.
Gale, but you threaten him at knife point if he tries to leave?
Yeah. Gale, but you feel bad about it.
I do actually think that's, like, true, by the way. I think if you just decide to be the worst person ever, like, Karlach and Will just leave you outright, but I think you can keep Gale if you just threaten him into staying. Which is sad.
You would never.
I would never. It's like one of the things I dread most about doing like a bad person run. Because I will eventually, but it's not gonna feel good.
Do the Wolf Among Us run.
The Wolf Among Us, and like, unlike the Wolf Among Us, I feel like there'll be at least some tangible side effects to me being bad.
Oh boy. It's time for really. It's time for
oh my god.
A rocket. What's up? Oh my god. This is why I turn that shit off. Alright? It's not even that she spends my money on shit that I don't want. It's just a waste of time.
Quack, quack, quack. I'm not
Oh,
confounded by the
God.
doors. I thought I was supposed to fight you. What were you oh-godding?
I was just like, I kind of forgot how bad Stephanie's physical attack is.
They're gonna help.
Oh no, Gale exploded again. I was about to say, I was like, you might live that. Like, nope, no you won't.
Egg isn't a Togekiss yet.
Vile
Good job.
Blue. We're gonna turn into... I actually have several options. I think my favorite is probably Ash.
Also, it's that post I was telling you about.
Yeah, you know, poison types ain't such a big deal for me. I have like 3 Pokemon that know Psychic moves. Racism, ooh. All of you are pussies because xenophobia. I am a very normal, regular elf with no ill intentions. What is wrong with you people? Actually explodes. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I also think it's funny. So, as we know, oh my god.
What? Oh my god.
What comes my unboxing video? Oh no, it's supposed to be over here. I'm so silly.
Yeah.
I've completely lost my train of thought because of that shit. Oh no! I felt completely for a loop. I forgot one. Oh right. Okay. So you know how Asterion has the vampire bite
Yeah.
thing action. So I learned that he can use that on party members. Boy. So I guess like if you want him to get that happy buff real early, that's a thing you can do. Do you know out of the other 3 party members we had, who the only viable target for that is? That's right. It's Chemsk.
Well, yeah. I have a hard time imagining Gale just being like, alright, dig in.
Well, no, that's not the problem, actually. So Asterion cannot bite Karlach for hopefully obvious reasons. However, you remember that miasma we dealt with when Gale died those 2 times?
Yeah?
Yeah. So apparently Gale's just toxic inside, literally.
Oh no.
So that's fascinating. I would love to know why. Maybe we'll find out someday.
Dog!
Bark.
Fuck. Man, the levels are so inconsistent in this game.
Oh,
Fighting grunts at level 23 and then a random Houndour level 35. Okay. Houndour!
I also learned you can, if you pick up Scratch's ball after throwing it before he can get it himself, it lowers your approval with everyone.
Oh. That's a lot of pressure. Jesus.
Well, why would you pick up the ball before the dog can get it?
That seems cruel and unusual.
Exactly, that's why everyone hates you if you do. I just love that it's the one thing those idiots can agree on.
It's like, don't fuck with the dog. fuck with you. Why are you using Fire Fang? You're a special attacker. Did they forget to update your move when they remade you? No, you would have been a special attacker back then too. None of it makes sense.
Wouldn't Fire Fang have been a special attack?
That's true.
I was half expecting to get another phone call. Here, I gotta heal. I gotta heal.
Coughing. Alright, that... We'll leave that one with Ash, I think.
I still find our healers were healing potions. Sarah.
Sorry?
I was just thinking about just like, because I have to go heal my guys, and I'm just thinking your description of, yeah, our healers were healing potions. Actually, I feel like this is something that was like Earthbound sort of beat into my skull. But like, I think the reason that whenever I'm given like customization options with the main character, I always make them the healer is because of the Earthbound series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because that's what Ness and Lucas are, right? And in my head, it also just, for some reason, it just makes more sense for the healer to be, like, the core of this fun little adventure group. Because that's who you're gonna be leaning on the most, basically, no matter what. I don't know. Something RPGs need to respect healers more. Welcome to my TED Talk.
It's just healing as a mechanic is really hard to, like, balance. You know, like, at the end of the day, you know, they say that the best defense is a good offense, and that's true. Like, you know, killing the enemy and making them not able to hurt you anymore will always save you more HP than any amount of healing. So it's like, a game has to be designed in a really specific way to make it so that having a good, consistent healer is like a viable strategy that actually is competitive with just having a team that is good at killing the enemy really fast. You know what I mean?
No, actually, be more specific. Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, like, okay, like, basically, like, really you need to make it in such a way that, like, your overall damage output, and for that matter, the enemy's overall damage output is, like, relatively low in comparison to the maximum HP stat of either side for healing to be viable, because then at least hitting, maximizing damage is, like, not necessarily something that's going to benefit you long term. Like, you think of a game like Fire Emblem, for example. Like, most of the time, just killing the enemy is more efficient than wasting time healing. Because, you know, with the right equipment and with the right strategy, you can just one-round enemies, you know, and pretty consistently and not really suffer a whole lot of damage. Like, you will take damage, but not so much that, like, you can't just drink a potion or something. Rainbow wing, rainbow wing.
You know what? You know what my bone to pick with, like, 80% of RPG healers is?
What's that?
They just don't give them anything else. Like, think of, like... What's a good example? Yuna. Yuna's a great example, because if you play her the way the game wants you to, instead of cheating and just giving her all the magic, what does she have besides her healing? Aeons, I guess, but you might not want to waste your Aeons on regular goobers. So it's like, she's got nothing. This is why Ness is a really good example for a healer, and Lucas too, I guess, because they're the same. Because they've also just got those bonk sticks with them. So if they aren't healing, they still have something to do more specifically, they have something to do that does not consume mana, which is an important, like, little asterisk to tap onto there. I don't know. I feel like too many RPGs are like, okay, here's our mage, we'll go all in on magic, and it's like, that's not what I wanted. But thanks. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm making sense.
yeah, I guess, yeah, like I was saying before, like, it really just comes down to, like, action economy, right? Like, you know, when you can't damage and heal at the same time, which you usually can't, it's always a choice. We're like, am I going to use this turn to restore hit points? You know, like as not, half or 3/4 of that is going to be dealt back to me this turn anyway, so it's like, it's kind of like a nothing round. Or am I just going to, like, you know, work towards actually completing the objective? You know, that's really what it boils down to from, like, a really, like, broad perspective, is healing can't win the fight for you. Like, it is not, there is no scenario in which healing fulfills the objective, which is to kill the enemy. So it's always something else that you're doing instead of winning the fight. So it's like, it really has to be worth it, you know? So it's like, if you have a relatively low damage output relative to the enemy's maximum HP, and they have a relatively high damage output relative to your maximum HP, and your healing is still good enough that it, like, outpaces their damage output, but not so much that it's, like, completely overpowered, then it's like, yeah, it's worth it. But it's like, it's a very fine point of balance to make it viable, but not without trivializing the fight, and also not making it completely a waste of time.
Mm.
Actually, it's funny because, like, you think about, like, Earthbound, right? Like,
Yeah.
arguably, healing and staying alive actually is the only in the the final bosses are, like, the only time that arguably healing is the objective, and it actually does fulfill the condition, because it's like,
Yeah. Just kill time.
because, like, you're literally just there to kill time. You know, it's a timed battle.
I love the final bosses for the Earthbound series. They're so good. Like, I tried to describe them to my friends because I really like them as, like, just a model for final bosses, because I think it's nice. And I don't think they got it. I don't think it's a thing you can just describe to a person and have them get. They gotta be there. They gotta see it.
Yeah, I think they're well made for the most part. The one thing I've always, like, had a hard time with when it comes to, like final confrontations is that it's like, it's really hard to make a good final fight that's, like, it's fulfilling and climactic and feels like it has, like, you know, purpose and design, without making it, like, completely scripted too.
Mm.
That is a really hard thing to accomplish, because if you make it too free and too, like, non-scripty, you risk making it possible to trivialize through, like, gimmicks and over leveling and stuff, you know, which kind of takes the wind out of it. But if you make it too scripted, then it's like, it kind of doesn't matter what you do, and you're just kind of, like, going through the motions, and that kind of takes, it doesn't feel like you're actually doing anything either. You know, you're just kind of pushing a button and going through the motions.
You know what strikes the balance really good? Mother 3's actual final boss fight, which is to say, the last encounter that qualifies as a fight. It's the Porky boss fight. That's the punchline.
I honestly don't even remember much about what that actual fight looks
So basically,
like.
it's just like a regular boss fight until he cracks out the absolutely safe capsule.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then it just goes to a couple scripted, like, turns. But that's the point.
He's absolutely safe.
And
Forever.
it's like, sorry, can we talk about how fucking horrifying the absolutely safe capsule is?
Yeah.
Like, when I was a kid, it unsettled me, but now that I'm a grown-up, like, I understand why it unsettles me, you know?
Mm. It is absolutely safe.
Yeah. God, Mother 3 is such a good game. Earthbound as a whole is just like, well, it's a good 2 games.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Earthbound the games.
Yeah. Earthbound Zero, not so much.
No. I will say though, Earthbound Zero has like one of my favorite things in any game ever. So Ninten, the protagonist, right?
Yeah.
He has this status condition that no one else can get. And it's not homesickness. It's asthma.
You have like an inhaler.
Yeah, no, if you get asthma,
You don't really
you
get
can't do-
asthma. He just kind of, it just kind of
Alright.
happens. But anyway, yeah.
Alright, let
Yeah.
me phrase this. If something happens to give Nintendo an asthma attack, he literally can't do anything until you go to a drugstore and buy him an inhaler. And that's so funny to me.
Yeah, relatable.
It is! Actually, I think as a joke once, I was just like, oh, I love this protagonist because they're so relatable, and I was like, yeah, no, I know what you mean, and I just sent a screenshot that it's just like, Nintendo's having an asthma attack. Wheeze. It's like, he's just like me for real.
Man, I love missing a fucking like 95% accurate fly, only to get hit with a 55% accurate, supersonic that just ruins my life.
Oh, Duncan, welcome to my unboxing video.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what we got. I got some Kevia berries. I got some...
I'm so glad
Hyperpotion.
this fucking Golding is just kicking my ass for no reason.
I got some Chopple berries,
Chopple.
which I'm realizing now I think are supposed to be a play on apple.
Chopple. Sure.
I got Tanga berries. And I got Yachi berries.
Yachi berry.
And I just got me a
Berry.
freaking fruit salad. Can you believe we've been streaming for 12 hours? No, 2 hours. And we haven't even, like, breathed on the gym. This is a great...
I mean, there's just a lot of Team Rocket to deal with.
I'm starting to realize why I didn't like SoulSilver very much.
I'm here for it.
I don't know, it's weird, because I feel like the first half is, like, pretty, like, normally paced, and then it's just, like, go fuck around with Team Rocket for the rest of your life, and it's like, oh, okay.
I feel like a lot of Pokemon games are like that, though. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, the first half just kind of goes by like no problem, and then the story happens, and like, every fucking gym is interrupted by like an hour-long detour of doing some shit you don't care about.
Hey, you know what didn't do that?
What game didn't
Black
do
and
that?
White.
Yeah, I don't
Black and White
remember.
didn't do that. Exactly.
I feel like Black and White just had like a more like evenly distributed like things going on like kind
Yeah,
of
exactly.
all the time.
It didn't tumor it. This is a tumor. I got so caught up in complaining about Team Rocket, I forgot what I was talking about before then. Oh no.
All I can think of is that we're talking about like the Mother series.
Right! Oh yeah, asthma!
Yeah, asthma.
Yeah, people always, like, people who are annoying are like, oh, why was this choice made in this movie for diverse casting? Blah blah blah. I'm my dad.
All right.
But it's like, no.
Do
I
go
promise
on.
I'm going somewhere with this. But like, here's the rub. As a little asthmatic person, seeing asthma representation, that was really cool. So it's like, is this the exact example they were looking for? Probably not, but like, I get it, you know? I don't know. I like seeing this little 12-year-old get murdered by his lungs. He just like me, for real. Egg wants to learn Wish. Restores half of its max HP on the next turn. No.
Yeah, that's like that's a stall strat kind of move.
It's a bleak moment. Me too, King Rocket Grunt.
Yeah, you use Wish when you're doing things like substitute and like rest, or not rest, but like toxic stall and things like that. Like you don't.
Oh man, you're like way ahead, aren't you?
I mean, I've doubled back to Blackwood or whatever, but yeah.
Now I feel like a loser.
I mean, it's not like I'm like next to town or anything. Like, I've made more story progress than you, yes, but like, it's not like I'm gonna get to the gym and you're not kind of thing. You know, we're either both gonna get there or neither of us are gonna get there at this point. Magnemite. You know, I like Crobat, but there's a lot of stuff you can't do.
Like what?
Like fight Magnemite.
Fun.
And, you know, surprising amount of them around. I guess they're really, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a Gen 1 Pokemon, but it's Steel type now, so we're bringing it back.
Also, sorry, I just looked it up because I joked about it earlier. First of all, Quagsire is a lot smaller than I thought it was.
How big did you think it was?
I thought it was like over 5 feet tall.
That's no. It's like the size of like a kindergartner, man. It's not that big.
It is 4'7".
Yeah.
Which I didn't realize, which is why I also thought it was heavier than it actually is. Because I was like, what is heavier between Quagsire and Meganium? Meganium by a wide margin.
Oh yeah, like way more. Meganium's like the size of like a very small horse. Like it's.
Very small horse. You probably could ride around a Meganium like a horse.
Like, yeah, it's probably like a large pony size.
I want to see a pony with Meganium proportions.
Eat the giraffe. Oh god. It's like I'm fighting against you.
Oh?
I'm fighting a Mareep and I just got staticked. It's also using Cotton Spore, which is not a U move at all.
This fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god. This Golbat needs to die.
Yeah. Having some trouble there.
I just got confused into 7 flinches and then died.
Sounds like typical Goldbat things.
Egg.
Blossom.
Can you fuck him up, please?
Blossom is just a grass, I think? Or maybe...
Yeah. No, it's pure grass.
Yeah. They finally shed the poison.
Is Togekiss dense?
What's that?
A Togekiss weighs nothing. Which is wild. I was just curious if Egg was gonna outweigh Cilantro when he evolves. Which is wild. It's so weird. It's 5 feet, but it's only 83 pounds. It weighs nothing.
What's that Cilantro is?
Togekiss.
Oh, Togekiss. Wait, Togekiss is 5 feet tall?
Yeah.
What the shit?
It's 4'11", but like whatever, close enough.
It's
That
so
part
weird.
didn't.
I always thought it was like, oh, this thing could totally like perch on your shoulder.
No, I always thought it was big.
Because I just figure like, because like Togepi is small. Like Togepi is like the size of a
It's
basketball.
baby.
You know, I mean, like it's little. So I just figure like Togekiss is just like that, but like you know, like stretched out kind of thing. Like its neck grew out and its feet
So what's
grew out a bit.
Togetic?
Or Toga, yeah, I don't know, like you know what I mean. Like I just figured it would be like not very big.
Togetic is 2 feet.
Um,
And it
Toga,
weighs 7 pounds.
so Togetic is like basically just like what I just said,
Yeah.
except that Togekiss suddenly like doubles in size. Like
Yeah. Well, technically, it doubled in size the first time. Togepi's a foot.
that's kind of crazy.
Oh man, puberty. God, it just reminds me, there's this video. It's a really good video. I kind of want to show it to you, but it's someone who's like sitting there and like genuinely dissecting like the logistics of the Nekapara universe.
Okay.
And one of the things that the person realizes, the horrifying thing they realize is, so cat girls become like adults, quote unquote, at about 9 months of age, which is something I don't like as is.
Okay.
But like, they start child size, right? They start the size of a baby.
I
And
thought
then
like
they,
is Nekapara also.
it's a visual novel dating sim where you date cat girls.
And they're adults when they're 9 months old. Okay.
Yep.
Please carry on.
The oldest one in the game is 3.
Wow.
Anyway,
Why have you expended the effort to know about this thing?
what?
Why have you expended the effort needed to know about this?
Because I watched the video.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, go ahead.
But it's like, they bring up, and it's just like, could you imagine, like, because the food and clothes that you would have to go through to take care of it, but also, like, all the growth pains they would have from dealing with that.
Yeah, go from like, you know, like toddler size to, you know, an adult woman in 9 months. Jesus Christ.
There's one point where it's mentioned that one of the cat girls
I guess.
grew, 6
I guess.
centimeters
Although
in
I
one
guess
day,
when you
which
think
I
about it,
hate.
when you think about it, some breeds of dogs do that. You know,
Yeah.
like mastiffs and stuff. They go from, you know, little squidgy things that like, you know, fit in your hands to, you know, the size and weight of a human in about a year. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not a dog, so like I can't speak for their. I mean, they don't really. They don't seem to complain about the pain, but I don't know. Maybe their anatomy is different. Maybe they're built different. Not that it's healthy. I mean, most mastiffs die when they're 7, but that's an unrelated issue.
Hey, do you want to know something else terrible about the Nekapara universe?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so these are cat girls, right?
Yep.
So biologically, where do you think they stand?
In what regard? Be more specific.
Of their 2 components, what is the dominant component? You're right, they're more closely related to cats than they are humans.
I guess they would have to be if they were growing in the course of 9 months.
There's so much of it to unpack.
Also, like, do they look like cats or do they look like cat girls?
Hold on.
You know, like we're talking like how furry are we talking here?
They look like this.
Fuck. Sorry, I'm dicking around with tape. Oh, I was supposed to get tape. Oh, okay. These just look like people.
Yeah.
How can they be? like, like logistically, how do they cat if they look like if they're just fucking people?
Well, they have cat ears and a
Like,
cat tail.
like they, like they, like if you, like you know, if a Necropara passes away from like natural causes and you like dissect
Natural
them.
causes.
Yeah, yeah. I know, and that's just fucking yeah.
Natural causes?
Yeah, and then
Thank you.
and you like dissect them for like science purposes, and like, so like what? Like what does that even look like? How does the cat really like shine through? Like, do they have 6 nipples? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we talking about here?
I don't want to know the answer to that question. I don't know. I do know they cannot reproduce with humans. That's canon.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh, I died. Is it weird that they can't reproduce?
No, I mean like. Actually, yes. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that it is weird because it's like, okay, like you've already gone this far. Just fucking commit to the bit, like. But like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean,
You
I know
think
how.
the
I know
part-
exactly how to feel about this. It's fucking. It's weird. But like.
Oh, Joey, tell me about your super cool Rattata.
Oh hell yeah, youngster Joey, my man.
It's been a weird stream. But, also, they have a cat sense of smell, but they have a human's diet. Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of. They can eat chocolate, but they also eat cat food.
But like, why though?
Which part?
Like, why eat cat food? Like, is it literally just a thing of like, lol, it's funny that they eat canned tuna because that's like a cat thing, or is it like, is there like reasons for it? Because like, there's a reason why cat food is the way it is. Because you know, cats can't have like a whole bunch of extra like sugar or salt or preservatives or shit. You know, it's kind of got to be what it is. Otherwise, they'll have a shitty diet and die. Also, they need taurine supplements, or they'll die.
Uh-oh, I don't know if Hunter has those.
Yeah, if you whatever you're feeding him, it'll have taurine in it. Every
Okay.
like a good cat food will have taurine in it.
Hey, Monster Energy has taurine in it.
I mean, you could try feeding it to him, but it's mostly sugar, so he probably will ignore it. Also, I don't know if cats can burp, so maybe don't.
He can fart. He can fart, and also it's Hunter. One has the sweetness level of something stopped him.
It's true.
Anyway, that video also taught me how catnip works, and I lived in a happier headspace when I didn't know how catnip worked. In real life.
How does catnip work in real life?
So
oh
in
yeah,
Nekopara,
fucking ice pack. Let's go.
so in Nekopara, catnip is basically weed, and that's great. In fact, it's the one thing I thought they would do right, considering the kind of game Nekopara is, but here we are. In real life, not Nekopara, catnip puts out cat pheromones. And that's why it makes cats all happy and cuddly, and I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cat
I refuse to say it out loud, but like,
But so cat pheromones, huh?
yeah.
So like, does it cause them to produce cat pheromones, or does it just like itself?
It just makes them down bad.
Well, to be fair, some of the substances that we take, I mean, I don't know how I don't know if it's like comparable, but like alcohol and like weed and stuff, they can also like, you know, alter your libido and alter like how you like it can make you feel more like affectionate and things like that. Like it can alter your brain chemistry in those kinds of ways, but I don't know if it's like as direct like chemically or if it's just more of like a psychological distortion. You know, I'm not sure. It's not completely like out of the question, is what I'm saying. We have analogies, allegories for that.
Mm.
That's why you hear about a lot of people who, you know, get drunk and then, you know, have sex and then, like, they wake up next to people and are like, what the fuck was I doing last night?
Ah.
Wow, this is like... I just realized that, like, I just ran into a wild Pokemon. That is the first wild encounter I've had this whole stream. I have not needed to have a repel up the entire time.
Like, and I don't know if we're gonna make it to the gym tonight.
I don't think we are either.
I never like referring to videos as filler content, but I think if Pokemon, if the Pokemon HeartGold SoulSilver playthrough was to have a filler episode, this would be it. Which is impressive because we had an entire episode where over an hour was spent just fucking around in this Vari zone.
Okay, time to figure out ice puzzles, I guess. Okay.
Oh no. Second.
Okay, figure that one out. Great. What's up, Andra?
I gotta take away her credit card.
Oh, she did it again, did she?
Yeah.
A monster. She will not be stopped.
I would love for someone to just go through and make a flow chart of the conversation topics we've had in this episode.
Waterfall HM just hanging out in Ice
Casually.
Path.
Who the hell are you? Archer? Wow, you look like a loser. Oh, he's got a dog.
Bark.
No, Whopper, why do you have to be dead right now?
Why you gotta be so dead?
Alright, oh. Come on.
Somebody hit you in the head.
Come on, Musashi. Tough it out. Oh, he didn't do that.
I fell in a hole. God damn it.
God, you can tell my brain was not ready for Gen 4, because I'm like, well, where's my fairy type? I don't have one.
Yeah, you might be waiting a while on that one. Like, you know, a few years.
When did HeartGold SoulSilver come out? I was about to say 2011. That's probably wrong.
You might not be too far off. Like, I think it might have been like late 2000s.
At least. Hold on. Pokemon... Pokemon... HeartGold SoulSilver... And it came out in 2009? Dang.
Yeah, that's actually that's actually the number that was in my head too. Yeah, 2009 is about right.
Yeah, I think once I clear this mini dungeon, I think I'm gonna call it. My brain is starting to goo.
You can't have goo brain.
You can tell my brain was starting to goo when I just started talking about Nekopara for half an hour.
That was a concerning sign.
I do mean it, the video that's talking about the cat girl oppression, that's good. It's good shit. Oh, also the cat girls are second-class citizens.
Oh no.
Jack, I wanna...
Is there a cat girl Rosa Parks?
No, that's the worst part. Jack, I'm gonna paint a scenario for you, okay?
Okay.
So imagine that as a child, if you ever went outside by yourself, ever, you were immediately caught and detained on the assumption that you were a homeless orphan. And even as an adult, if you were to go out by yourself at all, you would need to have, like, your driver's license visibly on you from a distance at all times. Because that's basically the life of a cat girl. When you become a grown-up, you have to do a, quote, bell test to get a bell. And the bell is basically your ID that proves you're allowed to be existing among the people unattended.
Sounds bizarre.
Terrifying.
Well, this is the future that Elon Musk asked for. Future of cat girls.
I trust this Houndoom's a level 11. It's 11 levels higher than me.
Yep, it sure is. It's definitely not level 11 though.
Not gonna help. I need something to focus my brain back for like 10 more minutes.
Drugs?
No.
I don't know, Rock Smash. I better not need that to leave. Okay, I don't. Thank God.
I'm gonna die.
Enter now. Choose life.
Yeah, you can tell I'm choosing life because I'm putting cilantro against a Houndoom.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, you got it, boy. Oh my god, wait. Oh my god. Fight of the fucking century. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's it. Good night, everybody.
Are you dead?
Yeah.
Is it too late to say sorry?
Or what?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
It's another Jackson's bit I really like. This kid's bopifying that song. It's like, is it too late now to say sorry? 'Cause I'm really, 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 really sorry. Save state. I mean, things happened. Cilantro evolved. Lemon became level 30 somehow.
Oh, I'm actually like right outside the exit to Ice Cave. I might as well just get to there. Hold on.
Ah, crap.
I don't know what that
Do I
item
have
is.
to do that as homework?
Yeah, we'll just. Oh, I'm at Blackthorn City. Great. Alright, I'll just save here. Save. Save state. Save state. Great. So anyway. Yeah. So, you know, not all is lost. Some progress was made. You know, you should love your Pokemon a little bit, man.
What are you talking about? We're fine.
All my Pokemon are in the 30s now.
We're fine.
Sure, man. Whatever you say. I mean, God only knows it might be a month before you play Pokemon again. If you've got time.
Tune in next time when we'll do
Probably.
Pokemon or Baldur's Gate. One of those two.
Yep. I think we'll probably do Baldur's Gate next. Yeah. As far as Pokemon goes, next thing we'll be doing is the gym.
I got it.
Gym.
I missed my wife tales.
Your what now?
I missed my wife tales. I gotta go see my wife, Gail Waterdeep.
Oh. There you go. Alright, that's that for now. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.